This is an unboxing of the Sony MDR Z7 hi-fi headphones. This is the beginning of Sony's hi-fi headphone tier. There's the Z7, then there's the Z7 Mark II, and then there's the Z1R, the grandest of the three. The Z7 here, the ones that I have for this unboxing, I got used. The brand new Z7, which are still sold in some places, go for anywhere between $600 and $700. Now, even though this particular headphone was listed as used, it looks pristine. The box is pristine. It's very Japanese. On the front, it's very simply tells you what you're about to buy. The picture of the headphone, the fact that it's hi-fi, and then on the back, it tells you some information about the driver, the frequency range, which by the way is from 4 Hz to 100 kHz, and some other marketing material. There's nothing on the top, the sides, or the bottom. Very Sony. The box opens quite crisply, if a box can open crisply, and it reveals yet another box. Again, very Japanese. You would think that a box within a box would result in a very hefty, big, thick headphone. I mean, look at this thing. It's a giant block, and it must only protect something of great value. The box opens like a book, and it's got a weirdly heavy left-hand side. You have to be careful, because if your cat happens to be walking on the table when you open this box, it might die. Before we get to the headphones, let's talk a little bit about what's on the left side. There's some marketing material, just regular pamphlets, and a couple of cords. There's a longer cord, which is about 10 feet, and then there's a shorter cord, which is approximately 5 feet. The cords are not necessarily proprietary. The headphone cord is dual 3.5 millimeter, so you can go on Amazon, eBay, anywhere really, and get dual 3.5 millimeter connectors into the ear cups. But what Sony ended up doing is making their particular connection screw in. So even though it's 3.5 millimeter, you plug that in and then you screw in the connector. You know, just in case you accidentally step on the cord, especially the 10-footer, and you really want to have your headphones break, you know, by ripping it off your head. I don't know why Sony decided to do that. Other than that, the cables are very plasticky. There's nothing hi-fi about these cables. And the interesting thing is, you get the same exact cables, whether you get the Z1R, the highest end, which go for about $2,500, the Z7 Mark II, or these, the Z7 originals. So same exact cable for all three, despite the huge price discrepancies from the $2,500 to these, which cost now about $600 to $700 brand new. Now, Sony didn't skimp on the accessories. They certainly gave you, a lot of cabling. They gave you more than one cable. They gave you a 3.5 to a 1/4 inch adapter, and it's nicely packaged. So it's not as if Sony is trying to shortchange you. It's just that when you pick up the headphones, you kind of ask yourself, is this worth $600 to $700? These headphones, I couldn't find a metal part on the outside. I mean, the headband itself, that material is metal, but there's nothing on the ear cups, the ear pads, even the little hinge part, that's all plastic, but it's high-grade plastic. There's no creaks, there's no cracking, there's no weird sounds coming from these headphones. It's just plastic. And if you were expecting something a lot more for $600 or $700, yeah, you might be a little disappointed. Beyond that, the ear cups are very well padded. There's thick padding with these ovals as openings like a normal human ear, and it's very, very comfortable. The headband itself is nicely padded. Could it be a little bit more padded? Yeah, probably, but I don't feel any hot spots or pressure. The headband itself, when it adjusts, you can see on the inside numbers, so it indicates to you the notch at which you are currently at. The headphones themselves aren't particularly heavy, but they are rather large. They are certainly around the ear headphones. As far as sound goes, Well, I've had these for a little while, and they're very warm. They're bass-centric headphones. Now, Sony on their website says that these headphones are, quote, authentic, engaging sound. Engaging sound, yes, I would agree. I do kind of enjoy the sound, but it's not really authentic. Sony has its own particular vibe, take on the sound signature for these headphones, along with the Mark IIs and the Z1Rs. And whether you like it or hate it, it's unique. And personally, I think that it's a very warm, inviting sound signature.